No casualties by ramming the gates for once, which is nice. At least on the nice side. I don't know how it is on.
Yeah, same on Warden Navy side.
Yep, and then looking like it's gonna be a good bum rush down the middle to Eidolo.
We almost got close to an engagement here, the first engagement of the match.
And there we go, minting
And
one home.
Bonhomme being the first casualty of this match.
Surrounded, but holding down. That's a 2 for 2, right? Yeah, 2 for 2.
Interesting to see, by the way, Nice arrived first but didn't bring B-mats for foxholes. So are we disbanding the idea of putting early foxholes or something else?
They probably just rushed. Yeah, you can't. I think that's a broken one, right? It might just be a ruins, but it's a similar building. It's a small little tiny, you know, what is that? It's like 2 meters by 2 meters by 2 meters. A little 4 wall sucker. And the thing about it though is unique is it has no weak spot. All sides of it shoot accurately at anything, right? So it's one of those garrisons. Looks like chat wants me to shout out all the randoms that don't play competitive league, right? We fight in the honor of their teams. We're bragging rights. We're fighting for bragging rights. WN for the colonias, right?
Do it, Grum.
And then we got the awards for the fucking. We got the awards for the knights for the warden. Sorry. All right. Who's gonna win for the randoms? Nobody knows. I think WN actually likes their randoms more. I don't know why. You guys know that there's never been a complaint about towers being placed. You know that? There's nobody ever complained about a tower being placed. Ever.
Well,
You wanna know why?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's because it speaks every language.
Alright.
It speaks every language. If observation towers were, like, if you could upgrade a tier 1 tower, does what it does right now, right? Tier 2 towers, like a little mini ops tower, those things would be walls at the front line, dude. People would love those. We don't even use walls. Oh, we got a nice flank in southeast on the Warden Navy FOB. Oh no, they're pulling it together. 2 down. Archon getting support from Malnash. Punch him, Tubi. Punch him. Sometimes you gotta pull the hands out, guys. There's got a recovery down there on the Colonial FOB. They will let die forever and never repair it. Ever. Not one repair. It's weird. What's the most repairable defensive structure in your opinion, guys? Mine would be a tier 2 bunker. You could just get 3 people and repairing that thing, and then you could take damage.
Yeah, I'm usually not in bunkers, so well, not even in defensive structure. So for me, I think garrison houses is about the only ones I'm basically in occasionally. So
Yeah, I see you in those.
I have no idea. I have never repaired anything in my life.
That's okay, Bandit. That's okay. Some of us do not like repairing. And I'm not saying you're bad for it. I'm just saying, you know, it's just something that you can do in Foxhole, and it's a funny thing. It's powerful if you want to do it, but if you don't, you know, it is what it is. We all play the game for certain reasons. Bandit plays this game to drink and have, you know, Metallica sessions and kill everything. That's life for him.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe in the previous life I got killed by a trucker or something. I just hate trucks and love to destroy them.
But head on. Oh no,
There's
there's
a lot of firepower there.
Yep.
Damn. Going for high damage. Yep. Some G crew.
But unless there is a secondary group planting from the south, I don't think they can actually get in there and do any damage. There's quite some defenders here. Everybody's in the foxholes, so they should be good.
Yeah, Grumpy Burrito with that flank is driving them back. That's a good flank. 9 clips. Should probably just flank all the way northeast. Jerry also going for a slight western flank, so they try to encircle them. And there's a glowing dude on top of the barn.
Trying to get a first person's perspective, alright? Come on, Kurt. You know they'll ban me if I'm down there.
He's come down from heaven, boys. He's come down.
And NIC is putting pressure on WN FOB right now.
They're killing their CV.
Northwest of Fob, yep.
At the same, no, the infantry has got
They are
better.
getting cornered.
And
Oh,
all of them are dead.
good reaction by WN. Swarmed them from.
Yeah, they
almost
flanked
both
from both sides with SMGs.
That was rough. That was fucking rough.
And a very good response by WN, I must say.
I'm not gonna lie, man. The suppression rate on that SMG, you see there, like how you're just saying, Bannon, they add stuff to the game, right? And it's like, man, SMG just got a big ass fucking buff because suppression rate. And, what is it? What else is that one? Suppression fire and was there a piece to it? I forget what other. I don't know. Before I remember, you know, when that one region shit was going on, man, dudes would not quit. It was crazy. Oh, Foxhole going down in Eidolo. Then we got WN moving in, men down. Foxhole down. And that World Conquest match is one hell of a persistent game. Like, when you really think about it, there's no other game that's fucking 30 days long. Let's make supply for each other, guys. There won't be any fights. We live in... What you talk about? Crazy.
Yeah, no, I was following that FMG around.
It's being used
it's
very
less.
defensively now.
Well, the best defense is the offense, right?
Exactly.
Defense, it's gonna get flanked, but fuck it, man.
Yeah, it's gonna get flanked by fucking SMG.
It's gonna die, but if they use it good enough, right, it doesn't matter. Like, let's just say they kill the FOB in the husk. They kill the FOB in the husk, all the work for that base is dead, right? That might be a good hit. I would try it, but you gotta understand, you see that's just a lot of cover that the enemy has. So it's really about how you approach with the field machine gun. And even if you're in the open, you're still probably gonna die because the grenades are terrible. The thing's just slow.
It's slow, and they only have, what, 3 people infantry around it, so take those out, and that's the end of the FMG. And Akira's bleeding out, so they have to pull back. No medic around, so probably no medic.
Just a heads up, WN Navy is attacking NIC's FOB right now.
Yeah, that's a good timing, just as the FMG is out.
Stickies, they were
expecting hilarious, and one
Almost a good sticky missed.
That was so close.
Oh. It's close, close.
Only 2 members still alive on that APC, but attack actually failed.
Yeah, we're slow. If you think about it, he's right. Like, even if without the internet, if you think about just some of the shit he says, like, bandwidth, people are slow as shit. Yeah, politics takes like 10 years to do anything, dude. Are you fucking kidding? NASA was sending how many billions of dollars to space to die? You know what I mean?
Nice, detecting WN scrap node, southernmost scrap node, southwest.
Dude, the city's heating up too, back and forth. WN holding the back of Eidolo pretty hard.
Window Liquor just fat walking and dropping some ships. Scot taking
you got a big flank coming in west side of Eidolo. About the nice. Got about 3 guys on the road or maybe 4. 3 dudes. Looks like they're building some stuff up.
Where's that?
West
of
side of Eidolo.
Yeah, right on the
west.
Mm-hmm.
Southwest.
Southwest? Yeah.
There we
What do you guys think about Jeff Bezos' approach to like take over NASA? Make it better. I got money on Elon Musk probably getting to Mars before Jeff Bezos. It's grenades are fun. You think about that, it's like fuck that, dude. I'm gonna throw this shit, and it might blow up in my hand for no fucking reason. I don't really look at the Foxhole guys out throwing grenades. It's just, you know, that's what they do in real life, dude. I bet you grenades. I ain't throwing a grenade in real life. Just fucking like throw all the grenades and then be done with the grenades. Call in air support. Fuck you, Bannon.
Nice is are they trying to push?
They're
slowly?
pushing in. No, they're pushing in.
Yeah, but slowly. It's the same corner again. They're trying to use.
They're gonna get
advantage.
flanked. They're gonna get flanked. I'm looking right now.
Yeah. M9 in with the SMG. Mint as well.
Oof.
If somebody shows up on the west side, this push is over.
That prone shit, man. I'm telling you, that prone is just golden. It's like the best stance known to man.
The problem is, both FOBs are...
For an actual play for a FOB with like a real push, not with 5 guys, but like 10 guys, or with an APC or an AC or whatever, or a play for Eidolo, but they seem to be dancing around to push basically both teams so far.
I do like what WN Navy is currently doing, though. They are slowly starting to creep up with those foxholes and being supported by that APC, so it's finally being used for something sensible.
No, never mind.
And yeah, they're definitely getting in there. Just 2 screens away from the town hall right now.
The nice group you were just following are getting wrecked by the APC now. They still have 2 guys left that are in the back. Scot and Delirious with the stickies, and that was a good bait, I think. Because I think this was the plan, to bait out the APC.
Not a bad plan.
APC attack the infantry and then flank the APC with stickies.
Oh, they're getting wrecked.
What the Navy is satcheling a factory
What? Where?
at Blackwell.
Well,
1 satchel out, but that's it.
Agent PP under attack by
Yes.
Drakon. Agent PP running over Drakon. If he still has a satchel,
Looks like he's looking for another one.
looking for it.
He has it. He's going for the factory.
He should be able to get that down.
Yes, he got it.
Ooh, Alistair, you're too late, buddy. There we go. Good play, good, stolen from the Russians, but yeah, definitely a good play. In the dead of night, again, yes, it's 1 o'clock in game, which means smaller vision for everybody on the ground except for us.
There we go. WN Navy finally moving in with the CV. Eidolo is gonna come up in, a few minutes. Let's see if Nice can stop that.
I think they're disappointed that they lost that 1 CV, because I think the plan was to go 2 CVs, just to get that thing up quicker.
Yeah, and I think their idea was to slowly creep up with those foxholes all the way up to the town hall and then build it up. But since their CV got destroyed, they obviously thought, okay, well, if we keep doing it the slow way, the next time they come, they might destroy the 2nd CV. Let's just move in right now.
Yeah, it might be the trigger. They might have, definitely true.
I mean, it's about the fucking transit, man. Like Logi driving on the road, the CV driving the road, right? That's the real killer. Like, that's the spot where you die. That's where your operation either makes it or doesn't make it. Stupid fucking transit.
This is some good drills.
Yep. I was just gonna say they're doing that. You see how they're doing that spread of the foxholes bandit and just creeping up on their flanks? That's some good shit right there.
And there's Nice coming in on the northwestern
yeah.
side. Oh, just project.
Yeah,
come on.
Nice is trying to find a hole where they can sneak in and stop that build, but nope. Everywhere they go, they find some members of Warden Navy, and they just have to back away.
They're gonna have to push in or fucking, you know, it's do or die, man.
WN should really take care that they actually stay spread out and don't all...
And that's what they're doing, and I'm loving it. Look, the APC is not even moving out. They're just saying, nope, this is the priority. We keep this shit alive. We know there's 5 guys there. We don't care.
Yep.
As long as they don't endanger the build, we don't need to go anywhere. I'm loving this.
Somebody needs to write the history books now, don't they?
This is true.
Nice's response is too late. It's a good group, but if they had that like 2 minutes ago, they might have had to play on the blueprint.
They gotta put up some more pressure. Clear that. That's it. Go for it, man. They gotta go for stuff a little bit more, you know? Across the street, now or never. You know, you're gonna.
And guys are going for the down hole.
CB down.
They might be able to. Yep, they will do it.
Get the garrison. Yep. You got 5 moving in. I don't know. So
They got covered at their side, and they're shooting it down. Boom.
That's done.
Quick win, quick loss. Back to stale.
They have to follow that up by basically holding Eidolo right away and trying to build it themselves, because if they wait too long, WN being fairly close to Eidolo should be able to push Nice out again. Especially with the active AI all the way up to, what is it, 30 meters out of the... 35 meters out of the town hall, they have active AI.
Well, at least
It is always about...
At least that build pushed them out of being passive. Finally, there's some action going on.
Yeah, they're starting to tighten their builds up, and it's about who has that placement of the FOB closer to the battle, so they can spawn quicker and just keep the pressure up. So it looks like WN got the closer, you know, spawn. They're gonna have more pressure. Obviously, you can see that them already built the town hall up once, already retaking control of the area relatively. Yep, 1 enemy left. I'm sure there'll be another big push. Yep, another big push coming in. It's about that pressure, because you got your spawn time to wait for, right? And you gotta run back and get your bag. Decide if you want to assemble stuff, or if you're. I usually just go fucking pistol. When I'm causing pressure, it's go pick up the dude to bag a kill or die. Yeah. Yeah, pressure is a funny thing to think about in Foxhole, because it definitely does a lot of work. Like if you can pressure the right times and the right moments, you don't have to fight a fight for 2 hours. You know, just in World Conquest. I'm sure it applies in competitively, just shorter variations.
Basically all WN has to do now is just build defensive howies, make sure their base is done, because they're at around 100 meters from the town hall, so they can just blow up every attempt by Nice to build up the town hall.
Yeah, Nice looking a little slow on their build up, but it happens.
There's some sneaky mines in certain places around Eidolo. Any idea on who plays those?
Yes, Nice placed those. They have been placing those all around. Well, I wanted to say all around the island, but something like that. Which tells me that they're maybe not planning on using armored themselves that much, because yes, it's friendly, so you'll see it, but you still have to take into account there is some mines around and you need to be actively watching.
Yeah, friendly mines blow up friendly vehicles, right?
Yeah, exactly, but you see them, so...
Oh, even off-road?
Well, I'm never in a vehicle that gets blown. That's not entirely true. I'm usually not in a vehicle that gets blown up. I get into vehicles that get blown up by me, but not mine.
Mines are your friend.
Apparently, you can see friendly mines off-road as well.
Okay, that's good. I always forget about all the patch changes, man. There's so many these days. Akira House trying to take on this APC all by himself.
That's a dangerous group of runners here, and I do believe everyone's packing.
Yeah, they pack.
Yep. They approach only from one side, which makes very easy escape route for APC.
Yeah, you gotta close it up from all. It's either that or getting ambush on it when it goes close to the buildings, like right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Malanash! Nice!
There you go. Oh, if you would have got the disable, Sean would have cleaned it up.
That's
Would have
one.
cleaned it up.
But one's not gonna be enough.
But to be expected that it was going to be Malanash that to plant that sticky. He's been very good this entire season in flanking with stickies on ACs
Dude,
and
the
APCs.
line of sight is the line of sight, field of view is the deadliest thing in the game. The deadliest thing in the game is just a fucking brand new player hiding behind like whatever he can with a pistol, and you're the first dude he's going to kill. Good luck. That's all I'm saying. It's not dead yet. It's holding.
Not yet.
You see it? They got the garrisons. They're working the flanks. They're not with the FMG, but they're working its flanks. You see that? They're about 10 to 20 meters apart, and that's probably a way better way of thinking about it, to be honest. Because if we were
Joseph is already. See, they're flanking from the north. Good play by WN. Alpmar coming in. It's going to die.
I don't know whose idea was these. Were these FMGs?
FMGs are pieces
Somebody
of shit.
with a very positive outlook on life during.
Too positive.
So, yeah, I shut up myself then.
See, Akira needs to go off. He's already injured. Maximus is bloody as well. They need to pull it out. I'm sorry, I had to use that phrase. And
Pull it out. He's pulling the field machine gun out. Eidolo is like a sour woman. Nobody wants to stay around. Right? you got the dudes on the west running around, pulling out north to south.
Here we go. Check the FMG.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dead.
well,
It is
They're
now,
running.
yeah.
Run him over.
Here comes
He's
Malanash, watch out!
Turned around. Should have turned around.
This is what they wanted to do.
The other two are too slow.
Dude, Mal is just a motherfucking monster.
Sticky on the FMG by Sir Cornbread. And still alive. Just finish it so everybody can collect their bets. Come on.
Just finish it. Hey, bet you they got B-mats on
Here's a
somebody over
question.
there.
Was FMG bait for APC?
Yep, it was. But
Yeah, probably. But, you can bait it with something, I don't know, cheaper.
faster.
I would have done like 2 armored cars. Those things are, I mean, yeah, if you could.
I mean, it's
But if you
worth
get
it if
the
you
machine
get that
gun quick-
APC, which I didn't get that APC, so, might still be a viable tactic.
Yeah, if that was the plan all along, it's not the worst idea. Bait it out, then as it moves in to destroy the APC, move in with Malanash and blow it up. That might work.
Yeah, but you need 2 or 3 Malanashes to get that APC.
Yes, they have a distinct lack of Malanashes, I agree.
Nice position, Grom there.
Shh. Trying to push.
Okay.
Where are you again?
No! They can't. They killed the field machine gun. Dead. I got that first person look on it, alright? It's dead. He's dead.
Because I just want a good frontline fight. I don't care if it's technically sound or not, or if it's going to gain anything for my faction.
I'm kind of there half the time. The other half, I give a shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if I start giving a shit, I get very salty grown, so
I try not. Yeah, you know, we all do. Alright, but look what happened to Alder, alright? Look what happened to Alder. Alder's gone. Alright. He's playing Fortnite, dude. He gets everybody, man. It's really just the difficulty. If you think about it, it's the difficulty of like 70 versus 70, like the World Conquest difficulty. It gets the people sooner than later. It's not really like one person's. It probably has to do with your personality, yes, but not more or less. No, it has to do with how you're gaming and the way the game interacts. It's like frustrating as hell to try to get. They're not even speaking the same language, Ferric. How are you supposed to do the same objective, do the same teamwork, you know, work on the same stuff, fight the same enemy? You're kidding me? The miracle of the game even works, man. It's like a miracle on ice every day.
WN was trying to get that wall just before Eidolo Town Hall down. Oh, attack on Nicefall.
HEs are getting equipped.
Yeah, but
Jeez, and dude, why don't mines blow up when you nade them?
Nope.
Anybody?
Alan is going in, but he's short.
Ooh, ooh, oh,
One good sticky.
oh, one Akira, no, yes, dude, so close.
they need to get the fuck
Scott
out
got
of
it.
Good sticky by Scott.
Scott
With the
gets it
sticky,
up
and he's
for
disabled.
Disabled.
Ginger.
Most likely this is the death if Warden Navy would not come here and protect it.
They're too far to come back and really protect it, because this is just next to Nice's
Yeah.
farm, so there's
Yeah,
no
they're
way.
done.
And
There's
Done.
Are
no
they
way
gonna-
in hell they're bringing this one back home.
Jerry's going down with it like a man. Good job, Jerry.
What they missed for this push was supportive infantry, because that could have at least kept some sticky runners at bay, or, you know.
The shit talking and shoes.
I like what Nice tried to do right now. They actually opened the gate for that APC to roll in and you know, fall for the trap. But that didn't happen. So then they just sprung with a huge amount of infantry all around it and just bum rushed it with everything. And are they trying to steal it?
no, satchel
No,
it.
satchel.
Akira was
That was a
running
satchel.
there like
Wait,
crazy
satchel?
rabbit.
That's a waste of
I don't think they like him. I was making a point. I mean,
yeah, that's definitely making a point.
make a point.
Fucking over. And WN immediately going for other flank.
Nice
You guys
driving by
see the APC
Melanash.
Throws his buddies out of the APC with the glitch there, but you know, recovery. Good
Glitch?
recovery.
Yeah, that's skill, man.
We purposely did it. Alright, I don't. That, you know what happened? He ran over that floating hacksaw that I found. And it gave him power up. Yeah, that's what you see it. It's behind Eidolo. It's right there. It's just like get her off the ground. That's where they, you know, I don't know what that's doing there. It's ominous. It's a lore
Probably
story.
a torture device.
That's where they take you.
And Warden Navy countering that APC with a CV. That's interesting.
Yep.
It looks like they're dying hard.
Yeah, they're losing defenses left and right. They should have people flanking now. They did that against infantry pushes, but not against his APC push, which is...
Yep, well, demoralize. It's gonna take them a second to get up. They're on the rope right now.
Nice does have a nice spread on east side. Only one guy on the west side.
We got an enemy. We got a colonial APC coming in to fight the Warden APC. It's yep. I mean, hopefully they're geared up for anti-APC shit.
It's just going to be a Mexican standoff then, because if they're both not equipped to deal with an APC, they're just going to stare at each other and fire at each other.
That didn't really work. They probably got extra SMG clips inside, you know. So you can always just shoot each other. That's always
Come
fun.
on, turn that APC around! God damn it!
It looks like the Colonial APC's coming in hot. It's coming in hot. He wants to kill.
Yeah, I found the nice APC coming up on the WN FOB on the western side right now.
And they're going for howies. Yep.
Yep, they're going for the Howie.
Yeah, got it.
Yep.
We rifles. Yep.
Yep. They got two different fucking naders on both targets. They both got their targets laid out before them. Sticky runner, man running up, man gets the stick right on a fucking dude. And he blows 2 people out the fucking. Yep. That's in peace. I think did they get their targets? Nope.
Nope, both are still standing right.
Both are good.
Extra CVs, because you might need them.
Oh,
But,
I think
yeah,
he's
they're
actually
moving in.
going for it.
Yep, they're good. They're getting it. They're good.
I still think it's too early. I think they should wait.
Let's see here. It's looking like they got some flankers around town. We'll see how it goes. You know,
coming
the
in,
TVs are
Macklin coming in on the, yeah, there you go, the greenhouse.
Yep.
TVs are like a giant cowbell.
Pretty much, yeah. Ooh, a sticky. I heard another sticky go off.
Yep, and another sticky, that's Scot trying to get that CV down with stickies. That's not the best bet.
I was just throwing my bullets at it, but it's alright.
Stickies don't do that much damage to CV. You might as well
See,
just
coming in hot.
run with it as a
Redemption. And he teleports his friend.
There goes Shadowboard.
He actually threw his friend at that guy. You guys think that was a glitch? He knows how to do it. Medicine confirmed. They sacrifice their own, and they will throw you. That was a distraction.
Bad play by WN here. They moved in with the 2 CVs while their APC was being repaired. They should probably have waited till they had their own APC back. Yep, there you go. They lost 2 CVs, basically unnecessary. That's really just tiny lack of communication.
Throwing their victory. Enough of that. They're probably gonna get the W. My sniper rifle. My sniper rifle's great. It's great.
Grom, I think that if we get you to form up a team, that your team should be allowed 1 sniper rifle
And 9 clips.
and 9 clips. Yeah.
And that's it.
Each member.
No, just 1.
No, as an entire team.
Yeah. The entire team gets 1 sniper rifle and 9 clips.
And an LUV. Come on, we need an LUV. And a bridge.
It's moving in.
There's a hole in the walls there. They're going to drive in and
They're
get
going
at
for
least
those fucking
1
howitzers.
howitzer. And they should be able to get 2 howitzers out if they play their cards right. They're going for a tier 2 FOB. What? Yes. Satchels? Yes.
Satchels!
And this
Sticky
might
on
work.
the APC. That APC should go down. The satchels are placed
Down
like
howies.
Oh, that's beautiful!
Ooh, that is a good play. Yes, this is all. This is all.
Nice!
This is what we wanted to see.
Moving on the town hall again.
Yep.
War the Navy really likes doing those double CV actions.
Yeah, they like 2 CVs at once. We all know it. Those nades are so good at blowing up blueprints. Like you can shoot it with a machine gun and it's 2 CVs by push off the damage, but your nades get the job done. Maybe Dice is pushing in another CV. I can see that happening. Only local chat I picked up, some guy saying finish me.
It's a big push from Nice.
Coming in on that weakness. Coming in on it. See what they got, the CV coming.
Nades over it, gas.
The blueprint's going down.
And Nice is going down as well, and the CV is on fire.
Good reaction there by Himna. Jumping in that foxhole.
Two good flanks by Nice. At least brought down 1 CV.
Yeah, definitely doing decent. Looks like they're getting another CV ready for the last push that they can probably muster into the fight and see how it turns out.
Well, with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go, Az goes in for one final push, and it's gonna be with 3 CVs and nothing else.
That's
very smart.
I mean, I know it was in the trailer, but you can't actually shoot out of a CV, so...
Maybe nobody told them already, so they are trying.
They've seen it, yes, I know.
Yeah, this is what happens. See what I'm saying, Ferg? When you do that, he's charging into the APC with it, you know? That's... Down goes Razor. At least they're dying fighting.
The only thing they need to do,
I see what they're doing there. It's not gonna work. There we go.
Howie
by
built.
Altmert.
But you're not getting a Howie up and taking down the town hall in 1 minute.
If you keep the distance, you can take them out. And they are doing it very good.
Oh, that's a nice frag. Seconds, and I do believe it's GG.
Yeah, once you activate that defense, you can pull a lot ahead of the front, right? You know, you don't have to worry about your flanks so much if you got some foxholes down preemptively.
Yeah.
So they got that, you know, they were ready for that full tilt effort. They did well building their flanks up, I'll say that. Got good flank coverage, mines. Didn't run into mines. You know, the WN did well this round.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and it's over.
Yep. GG.